Hello and good morning to everyone. Hope everyone's had a great weekend. This is the June Q&A here at Buzztime. I'm Michael Wagner, the content and community manager here at Buzztime. I'm joined by Sagandeep Signh. He is the head of account management here at Buzztime. So we will be kind of handling this Q&A. Unfortunately, Aram is not able to make the call today due to some unforeseen circumstances. So we'll just kind of go over a few of the bullet points on what's going on here at Buzztime. And then if you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them up in chat while I'm going over these bullet points. And we can answer any questions that you guys do have. So yeah, let's just get into it. Kind of the first thing that we wanted to kind of talk about was that bingo and poker, currently not offered on the BGN, are really close to being released. So those will be part of the new BGN network. So those are the new black boxes when we transition away from the site PCs that we'll be transitioning to. So there'll be a poker and a bingo games that are offered on there. And those are very close to being released. Sagandeep and myself have both also been testing it. Really fun, really a lot more modern and a lot more functional, a lot more speedy as well. So we're testing those in the office currently, and we should be releasing those relatively soon. I don't have an exact date, but Aram has emphasized imminently. So hopefully that will be within a short while that those are available. We'll also be adding messaging to Buzztime Trivia, so we can alert people when new games are coming out. So we are going to be looking to build out new games for Buzztime, but then also, if there is like a certain game that you particularly like, six games like that, alerting people to go out and play Buzztime. We also have been adding to the BLT, which is Buzztime Live Trivia, a lot of new games. So we have like sound bites, a bunch of new categories added weekly for Buzztime Live Trivia. So you're getting more options than you ever had with live trivia, and kind of can build your promotions out around specific events now, which I think is really helpful, especially for our bar and restaurant owners, so that they can better schedule out live trivia. And then finally, we are introducing prizing for our daily fantasy sports as well as ballpark power, which what we're calling a $5 bar buddy or bar tab subsidy. So basically, whenever you are at a Buzztime venue, you win a game of either ballpark power or daily fantasy sports. You're awarded a $5 bar tab subsidy on your second visit to a verified Buzztime location. So basically, what the player will have to do is just take a photo of the receipt on their second visit after they've won a ballpark power game. This is all notified to them within the app, so nothing that they need to do at the bar or restaurant. They'll basically just have to follow the instructions, and we'll send them their subsidy either via whatever their payment method preferred is, whether it's PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, whatever. We'll be working on that, and that launched today. So we're kind of rolling that out to players now. So that's kind of everything going on at Buzztime at the moment. Again, we're kind of working on transitioning the site PCs, so the old computers and tablets out of the company, and then moving it over to these BGN consoles, new tablets, new bigger tablets that I think have been really a hit. But Sagan can kind of talk about that, I guess, if anyone has any questions about those. But yeah, that's kind of everything going on at Buzztime right now. We'll open the floor up to questions, and so go ahead and type out in the chat if you do have any questions. And if Sagan, if you have anything that you kind of want to highlight as well, feel free.
Thank you for the overview, Michael. I think, yeah, we can open it up to questions. And if anybody has any questions regarding the new tablets or regarding BLT, Bingo, or if anyone wants to see a demo of Bingo, feel free to schedule a time with me and I can show you around, and I can show you around a little bit of poker as well. So we can dive into demos and all of that stuff. We haven't really released the apps as of yet, but we are showing sites around and gathering initial phases of feedback so that we can make more improvements and release the games to the best of our abilities. So yeah, we'll open it up to the questions now. Michael, if you're saying something, you're on mute.
Yep, I got it. My computer let me know. Regina asking what date will site PC services be terminated. I don't know that we have an exact date as to when they will be just shut off, completely shuttered. But the goal is this summer is kind of the biggest push is going to be converting people from the site PC over to the BGN. Again, offers everything the same, just a new modern look, as well as the ability for us to develop more efficiently on the games, create new games more easily, transition things to like creating bingo that can show up on our TV screens, creating poker that you can see as well, having Buzztime Live Trivia show up on TVs as well. So a lot of those changes are kind of for the betterment of just the platform in general, just so that we can more easily develop on it. And then, but yeah, I don't know that we have a specific date that has been communicated to us from Aram. It's and then from Regina, what made six a game inoperable at BGN locations this week? I haven't been told the full kind of what happened with six last week. I don't know, Sagan, if you have better clarity on that than I do.
I believe there were some updates that were being pushed out to all of the games last week, and like a couple of files related to the game 6 were not really updated. All of the other games were just working fine, so it was just a little bit of technical glitch that made the 6th game inoperative over a couple of days, I guess, for the last week.
So yeah, it sounds like that was just some sort of code issue. Then from Thomas Michael, is there any target date for implementing choices for category, round, and showdown, assigning values to the final round of 6? Again, don't know that I have an exact timeline for that. It is something that is being worked on, but I don't have a target date that has been at least communicated to me from Aram as of yet. But it is something that I know that is being worked on by our dev team. I'm in meetings, it's seeing that is being worked on, but I don't know that we have a target date for that as of yet. Again, appreciate everyone who is offering questions. We're going to do our best to answer what we can. Again, so yeah, feel free to type them up in the chat meeting room, and we'll do our best to answer whatever questions we can. Very specific to my site, are you still running location-specific games for site? For example, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the website says Canada A trivia at locations in Canada, yet the daily schedule is Buzztime Sports. I don't know if you're currently a BGN location, if the Canada A is still playing on those sites. Sagan, do you have any insight on that for me?
Yeah, the very specific question you asked, Michael, would be if Jesse is a BGN site or a site PC site.
Okay.
That is my initial question, and then we can take a look at the schedule because he's a BGN site. Jesse, that is a question that we need to escalate to the development team and see why there is a difference in games that is specific to your site, and then we can look on the back end and see what's going wrong or what's going right with respect to your site.
Yeah, we'll I tell you this, and Jesse, I believe you're at Shooter's Downstairs Lounge, correct? Just confirm that in the chat. That's what is on your name. I just want to make sure. so that we can look into that and get you a answer after we touch base with the dev team. And Sault Ste. Marie, perfect.
Awesome.
Then from Thomas Michael, it has been said by a person who attended last month's Q&A that sometime this month, non-BGN sites will only get repeat games. Is this correct? And if so, when? I don't know that would be this month that is going to happen. But basically, whenever the decision is made to switch just purely to supporting site hubs and BGNs, I would imagine that's when you'll see if a site is like, we're not sending stuff back or we're not upgrading, things like that, then yes, I would imagine they will get repeat games because we wouldn't be supporting them any longer. Again, I don't have an exact date or anything. It's always fluid with the with Buzztime, just because as we start converting people, seeing what the time that takes for people to switch over from site PCs to the BGN, that can vary. So I don't have an exact date, but that would be well communicated if that were happening from on social as well as via email to our locations. I kind of I manage all that. So yeah, once I have a date or we have set plans as to when that is going to happen, there will be communications about that. There'll be social, there will be emails that will go to players and to locations. So yeah, again, anyone else has any further questions, feel free to type them up over in the chat. We'd be happy to answer them. Again, answering to the best of our abilities. Again, everything is fluid, and we're working on these transitions over to the BGN, which I think has been, from our experience, I know Signh can speak to this a little bit better. It's been really well received from locations, just a little bit more, a fresher look, a lot less of a footprint, and a lot less technical support that's needed on the site's end. I know that as someone that personally worked in customer support, setting up site PCs, doing 2 or 3 hour service calls, it can be kind of challenging for locations to dedicate that much time to something that's supposed to be driving in business for themselves. So I think that this transition to BGN, the Black Edition, that's just purely kind of just a Chrome box and a lot easier for locations to support, but we're also working on making it a better experience for the players as well. New games, new experiences, making it a lot more seamless for you guys as well. So again, if you guys have any further questions, feel free to type them up. Otherwise, we will get wrapped here after a quick 15-minute meeting. But yeah, we will plan for another one here in July. Not here in July, we're in June. So a month from now, which will be sent out. We'll probably be transitioning away from Teams into a different platform. But again, that'll be sent out probably in the next couple of weeks. A sign up for the next one. And the hope will be Aaron will be joining us for that one as well. Again, we're going to wait on Thomas. Michael. The only thing I don't like about BGN is score reports are no longer 1 per bar. And it's something that we have heard, I think, from players, and it's something I know Aram is looking at with the team to see that we can, make anything on that work for them. Again, it's just kind of a, figuring out what works for everyone. And with the BGN platform, it is nice because we can work on making changes like this. And it's a lot more flexible like that. So we will, again, we'll report all this back to our teams, and we really do appreciate everyone's time today. If they have, again, we'll give another couple minutes if there are any questions. But again, we appreciate you guys taking the time to meet with us today. And like I said, this is a monthly thing going forward. So July, look out for an email as well as social posts for that. I'll let you, Sagan, if you have any final kind of words or anything that you wanted to pass along to the players as well as owners, about kind of Buzztime.
I just want to touch base with Thomas. Yeah, that is a very good feedback, and I want to let everyone know that leaderboards are a thing that is one of our priorities. And as Adam said, there will be some changes, but the end goal for the leaderboards is to make them even better than before. So whenever our dev team is working on something with relation to all of the leaderboards and everything, we have this goal in mind that all our players are actually very concerned about the leaderboards. So rest assured, the leaderboards will be better than before. This is our goal. This is what we have been working towards. And yes, aside bingo and poker and everything else, leaderboards still remain a priority.
Very well said. Appreciate that, Sagan. So yeah, of course, Thomas. Again, thank you everyone who showed up today. We, like I said, we'll be doing this every week, or every week, not every week, every month. So yeah, feel free to keep a lookout on your email as well as on social where we post all the sign up information. And again, look for a different format for next time. Maybe I think we'll be transitioning over to Google Meet. So I have to figure out all that before we schedule that for next month. But the goal will be kind of the first Monday of July will be the next Q&A. Again, thank you everyone who showed up today. I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to kind of listen a little bit about Buzztime. Again, I'm gonna let Jesse get their final words in, and then we'll close it out. Again, thank you everyone for showing up today, and we look forward to seeing you guys next month. Have a great rest of your week.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.